Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, I'll tell you what, not doing too bad today. The weight is down a bit from the last time, and feeling a little better about that. And before I get any farther, let me get to those numbers. Let's see. This is the 11th, so okay. For the 10th, I don't think I mentioned the numbers for the 10th. It was 1,895 calories for the day before, and for the morning of the 10th, it was 297.2 pounds. Yeah, beautiful, huh? And I might have mentioned those. I don't remember whether I did or not. Anyway, for this morning, today's weigh-in, 295.8. So that's down a little bit. Good. The calories for the day before, 1,201. And if you think that's low, just wait till the next report. Specifically, I've been thinking about something for a while now. It has always been the kind of thing that, well, about making a change in the dietary habit, changing dietary gears, as it were, to one that has in the years past been very successful for me. By years past, I mean around 2006, 2007, somewhere in that area. Using that particular plan, I had the advantage of feeling satisfied and full all the time. I never felt like I wasn't getting enough to eat. And I really enjoyed what I was eating. It was good, very tasty, flavor-filled, and, you know, it's just plain good. The way I did it, it was kind of a one-dish wonder with variations, but it worked for me. I loved it. I've tried to do this again several times in the last few years, but I always ran into the hang-up of the fact that doing this requires a lot of the basic fresh vegetables, fresh meats, unprocessed foods, yada yada yada. That's more expensive. Always. And in the past, I've never been able to make it stick for more than a week before I got to the point where I couldn't afford anything else. I'm trying it again. We're talking low carb. And by low carb, I'm not just talking about cutting it down to making sure that it's low as in what most people do or whatever. I think on the average, most people on average do about 150 to 200 grams of carbs per day. By carbs, I mean carbohydrates. This plan, I'm not going quite all the way deep into it right yet. But currently, I'm calling for keeping my carbohydrates around 50 grams a day. This is an Atkins thing, and 50 grams a day is right down, it's almost low enough to, well, it is low enough actually to get you into a ketogenic kind of fat burning thing. Because you're denying boatloads of carbs. You're saying no to 90% of the carbs out there, really, or more, whatever. I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm giving it a try. So far, you know, I've been eating like that so far today and yesterday. And yesterday's calories were in the 1200s. You know why? Because I had coffee. I had 3 mugs of coffee. And that 3 mugs of coffee actually accounts for more than half, or almost half, of that 1,200. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to see how it works. Keep it up for as long as I can. See how it works and what it does for me. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. If necessary, I can always step down to some serious hardcore and go full-on Atkins plan induction phase. And that's a phase where you limit carbohydrates to 20 grams a day. Trust me, it is possible to do that and feel like you've had plenty to eat. It is. And I don't mean by just guzzling gallons of water. That's a bad idea. It really is. Anyway, I'm going to be doing this. I am doing this. I don't want to go all the if I can help it, I don't want to go all the way down to the 20 grams a day thing, because doing that means giving up my coffee. But TFC, coffee doesn't have any calories or carbs. Oh, you're right, it doesn't, unless you make it the way I do. When you add milk and sugar to coffee, that gives it calories and carbs. Because here's a little trivia point. 1 gram of sugar is 1 gram of carbs. Because that's all sugar is a carbohydrate. How about that? Anyway, I think I've probably rattled on enough. I'm going to get this going on and see what I can do about getting tomorrow morning's FTB Insanity put together. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.
Here's the TinFoilChef.